Sad news for Cobra Kai fans. Production on Season 6 has been halted due to the writer's strike. Today we'll talk about this news and what it means for the series going forward. Hi, I'm Ken Cole, and if you're a fan of Cobra Kai and movies, you're in the right place. This news is hard to deliver. A lot of you have been watching my live streams with the Cobra Kai Kid, and we've been talking about all the issues with the writer's strike, how it affects series production in general, and specifically the Cobra Kai Season 6 production. I don't think this is going to come as a surprise for anyone who's been following our discussions and what we've been talking about, but due to the writer's strike, no writers are allowed on set. The showrunners, the big three, John, Josh, and Hayden, are not on set. They are not performing showrunner duties right now, so Season 6 has had to halt production. We know that they had started production on Season 6 a little over a week ago, right as the writer's strike started. We saw pictures from the costume designer, Frank Helmer, showing that production was in fact going forward. We saw a slate from a Season 6 episode, but we've been also hearing a lot of industry reports just talking about the complications of the writer's strike. Obviously, John, Josh, and Hayden have been picketing along with the Writers Guild, as well as actors such as Thomas Ian Griffith and Alicia Hannah Kim have been in Los Angeles picketing along with the writers during their ongoing strike. So today we've learned a few new pieces of information. We have Atlanta filming, which covers productions in Atlanta, which Cobra Kai shoots in Atlanta. A couple days ago posted that filming on Cobra Kai was going to be postponed after today, which would have been Wednesday-ish. And then we also have new information, a really great find from Shamoon, Cobra Kai Nation. Be sure to check his video out and his channel out down in the description. He saw a post from Abraham Martinez, who's the cinematographer for the episode, and he posted and said, "Episode wrapped, we'll pack up gear tomorrow. Now wait for our writers, we miss them." Then we also have this new video that Abraham Martinez posted today that shows all of the equipment that they're having to return. And he says, returning our camera packages, 6 cameras and loads of gear, 5 prep bays. And you can see, and he has a little lens wipes animation there. And that's exactly what you have to do when you return gear. All this gear is rented and you have to clean it and get it ready and ship it all back. So this is a big undertaking. Looks like the crew is completely packing up all their camera gear and sending it back to the rental house. So production has stopped. So it looks like they've produced maybe an episode that they had a script for, or shot some parts of an episode, but now they've halted production. So why is this happening right now? Why is Cobra Kai Season 6 stopping production? And what does this mean for the series going forward? Well, this is all happening right now because there's a writer's strike. All of the writers that belong to the Writers Guild, which makes up everyone who writes TV and movies and projects beyond, they are banding together and requiring a better deal from the movie and TV studios in order to keep working on these projects. And so far, they feel that the movie studios have not given them a good deal. So they're on strike right now. That means no writers are working. That means anyone who would work in the capacity of a writer is not working, including the Cobra Kai showrunners, John Hurwitz, Hayden Schlossberg, and Josh Heald. They're not able to run the show. They're not able to go onto set. They're not able to perform any showrunning duties because it's so intertwined with writing. Showrunning is pretty much writing. You're constantly writing and shaping the series going forward. So, as we've seen, the big three, John, Josh, and Hayden, are on the picket lines with the writers of Cobra Kai Season 6. And with television series, writers play such an important part of driving the series creatively that pretty much it's impossible for the series to go forward without the writers. So they're at a position where they can't keep shooting and won't be able to keep shooting as long as the writer's strike continues. So the next question is, how long will this writer's strike continue? There's no way to know. If both sides come together, if there are negotiations that happen, they could come to an agreement tomorrow. However, it looks like, even through reporting from the New York Times, that no one's really expecting this to end anytime soon. The last writer's strike was in 2007 to 2008, and it lasted for 100 days. The longest writer's strike that ever happened was back in 1988, and it lasted for 153 days. So that's kind of the time frame if you're looking on the upper end of what maybe it could be. But again, there's no way to tell what will happen. A lot of writers have said that this particular set of negotiations is more important than other past strikes because it deals with an existential crisis with writers and the studios. Not only because of compensation and the unfair, as they see it, compensation they're getting from writing streaming series. They're not getting paid enough for all these streaming series where every studio wants to put their series on streaming platforms instead of traditional network television. Not only that, but also AI. So as we know, AI is really picking up steam, and there's a possibility that studios have been looking into using AI to write scripts or rewrite scripts or come up with ideas for movies and TV shows. And the writers are worried about this, that the studios could do that. So part of the negotiations is that that question of AI and how it can be used can be dealt with in a way that it wouldn't replace a human writer. So basically, the writers would have standing and protection within the entertainment industry and wouldn't have to worry about being supplanted by technology. So those are only a couple of the terms, but that's why so many writers are very willing to hold the line and strike as long as possible in order to move the studios to negotiate on these topics. So will the studios negotiate? Only time will tell. And the longer the strike goes on, the more money it's going to cost all of these studios, because not just Cobra Kai, but all TV series, all movies that are in this position right now are being halted. There's no writing being done on anything. All the writers are trying to force the studio's hand to make a good deal. So we don't know how long this is going to go. If it goes on a while, it'll have a bigger impact. As of right now, Cobra Kai Season 6 is not canceled. It's still going forward. It's just stopped. Production has stopped. So it's a very interesting situation. These strikes only happen occasionally. So stay tuned to this channel. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit like on this video, and we will keep you updated on any news regarding Cobra Kai production. Hopefully we get an end to the strike soon and Cobra Kai can get back into production for Season 6. But whatever happens, we'll talk about what's going on in the industry and the repercussions on the Cobra Kai series. We definitely want the showrunners and writers to be fully a part of Cobra Kai Season 6. Obviously, the writers are such a huge part of what makes this series great, so we want their full involvement in Season 6. So hopefully they'll get back on board and production can get started as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Go ahead and post them below. And watch for the KenCast live streams. We'll definitely be discussing this live in the future as news comes out. And thank you for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.